This is the Seeker 3 by Deepspace FPV, and it is fast. In this video, I'm going to cover everything you need to know about this drone and see maybe if you want to buy it for yourself. Let's go. Right, so the Deepspace Seeker 3. I have the dead cat version, referring to the shorter front arms and the longer rear arms, meaning that the propellers are out of vision. So this drone with an 04 Pro unit, which is the one I got, the 04 Bind and Fly, has great, clear, crisp 4K images that really do the trick for me, at least for my style of video. And it's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it, especially considering that this type of action cam that I own is not gonna fit on top of this drone whatsoever. I mean, it's literally the same size and the same weight, so that's not a good idea. So that's why I got the dead cat version. And to be honest, I don't know why, but I think dead cat versions, they look more aerodynamic or some stuff. I know it's total bull, but I think it kind of looks cooler. And I think this drone looks cool in general. All right, it's got the HQ props 3x3x3. This is like a black translucent acrylic. I think it would be nicer to put colored rotors on this drone because it's not really got any colors or anything weird going on. I know some of manufacturers, they make side plates to make the drone look nicer and stuff, but I think this is better because it cools the stack and it cools the VTX more when you're flying than when it's all packed up in plastic. But let's go over some other stuff. So it's got the either 1505 4000 kV motor, so it's got pretty strong motors. It's got the GPS on top in a printed TPU container. I haven't managed to get the GPS working, but I will make it work in the future. And I think what's really nice is that they have this nice piece of machined aluminum on the front here that protects the camera really well. So I got the camera angle that I think like 25 to 30 degrees, and this bevel sticks out past the camera. So if I were to like boom, straight into a wall, which probably is going to happen at some point, considering my pathetic piloting skills, then at least the most expensive part of this drone will hopefully not shatter into bits, just like my dreams. Other than that, it's got little soft, can I get that on camera? It's got little soft mounting bolts here that go into this soft piece of, I don't know, rubbery stuff, so that there's not a lot of vibrations going into the camera, giving you crisper image. And as you can see, there is plenty of options for you to tilt it. You can go all the way down to 5, which I think makes no sense for this kind of drone with the amount of power it has. Or you can go all the way up to 45, and I don't know how to fly that way, so I think it's set at a nice bit for me. Right, as far as crashing, I just mentioned it. The arms are really thick. We've got 4 millimeters thick arms. The bottom plate is 2.5 millimeters thick, like that, 2.5 millimeters thick. And the same goes for the other bottom plate, because this guy has a sort of double bottom plate design. From the front all the way to the rear wings, there's the bottommost bottom plate. In between that, the arms are sandwiched, and then a second bottom plate runs from the first arms all the way to the back of the drone, which I think maybe gives a little bit more stiffness rather than, or at least some resistance to the arms just popping out, rather than having a single bottom plate with an extra mounting plate on top. But who am I to judge? Top plate is 2 millimeters thick. I'm not even going to bother with this thing. Give me a suggestion for a good one so that I can make accurate measurements in the future. And that captures the stack here, ESC on the bottom, flight controller on top. This drone takes 4S batteries, which are these ones. I got some 4S batteries, and in the back we have the VTX. Now, what's kind of nice is that the VTX is situated all the way at the back of the drone, whereas the GPS is all the way at the front of the drone, causing less interference between the signals, and that's supposedly a nice thing. Moving up on top, we have battery pad, and it's grippy enough. Look, the battery it's not going anywhere. And you can hear that nice little like that sound. And we have a captured XT30, which is nice so that the cables don't go all over the place. In the back here, we have another TPU print, which can hold the ELRS receiver, which is not installed on this one yet, but when I get a new radio, I'll put it on. And O4 Pro antenna, and also an O3 antenna in the middle, or a O4 regular antenna, if that's what you want to put there. Also, these little feet are also printed with TPU. But yeah, that's the little drone. But I think what's more important is how quick is it and how long will it fly? And for that test, I only have 2 types of batteries. I'm very sorry that I'm not the most well-endowed person with batteries. And I was actually using them with these Turnigy 850 milliamp 4S batteries. They are 7C, but up to 140C max discharge. I think they work great enough for max power withdrawal. The reason I have these batteries, by the way, I got them sent to me by Hobby King to try them out for this particular drone and see what they behave like. And even though I don't have much comparison, I must say these batteries are kind of nice. The weight is well within the range of any types of batteries here that are 850 milliamps 4S batteries. What I really like about the Hobby King thing is I checked their website, is that they're very affordable. I think they're 19 euros and they ship into Europe from a European warehouse, which will save you so much crap with import rights and extra taxes and whatnot. And they ship within 2 days. So if these are the batteries that you like, if you want to get some more 4S batteries, you can get these from Hobby King using my code to get 5% off, which is kind of nice, to be honest. Let's go outside and fly this little thing and see what a mediocre pilot does with a very powerful 3-inch drone. So here we go. Unfortunately for me, the wind is picking up. Never complaining about that stuff, but let's see what I can do with this drone. First pack. Not getting any satellites, so I need to figure out how to... Yeah. Oh, nice. It's hovering at like 20% throttle or some stuff like that, so quick, very, very, very punchy. This is a lot of fun to learn. Ah yeah, now I understand how to learn actual freestyling. Was that a juicy flick? Maybe it was. That was definitely not a juicy flick. I have to get used to this amount of power. That's for sure. Oh, that's how you do a rewind. So you just, of course, like that. probably a couple of bugs already biting me. I think I could do a Barani with this, but I need something big to start with. Yeah, but this is easy flying like this. It's so straight and so smooth compared to the whoops. Yeah, I kind of need to land now.
Wait.
Oh, there we go. I had a lot of fun flying these 2 packs on this thing. I think this is the most fun drone I have, with the caveat that I'm still very much learning how to handle that much power. I'm very low on the throttle as opposed to other drones where I need to be higher on the throttle to do the same thing. I think I could do some tricks, and that's mostly because it flies very stable. I can fly it with I think a 25-degree angle, which I'm used to from the simulator, so it feels kind of like that, but it's got more power and more oomph, so I think I could even do a juicy flick. I'm not sure if it was a very nice one, but I think it was a juicy flick. Next up is finding a place with some obstacles. I want to do a Matty flip with this thing. I want to do a real Barani over something, which probably means I'm going to crash it for the first couple of times. So that's going to be interesting to see how this one holds up to that. Probably will need to buy an extra set of props. Which color should I get? Comment down below. I'm thinking to get the green ones, but maybe you have a better suggestion. Other than that, this drone is a ton of fun. I think it's great value. It flies like a rocket, and these packs, not so expensive, right? For 20 bucks, you can have these packs, 20 euros. I don't know how many bucks, because I don't know what they sell for in the US. So that's pretty sweet. If you like the video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, new stuff coming out roughly every week. Teaching you more stuff about FPV drones, about normal drones, how to set these things up, and whatever you would like to see me film next. Comment it down below. For now, my name is Ori. If you want to stick around, look at this video. It's going to teach you something awesome or show you something awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.